shut our door for the last time. We are heading to Bowel Services to check our luggage. It's about 9:15. We're going to take the checkout's 11, but we're going to Magic Kingdom, so we'll take the cases down, store them at Bowel Services, store them in the luggage place. Can you carry them?
Yeah.
Strong man. Yeah, and leave them with them, check out, and then head to Magic Kingdom. It's a bit of a great day today. It is actually due to rain this morning, which is the first time we've had morning rain. Well, we didn't have rain at all for the first 9-10 days, was it? Yeah. When we have had it, it has rained, but only in the evening. It is meant to be morning rain, but it doesn't matter. We don't care. We've actually bought a change of clothes, because if we get drenched in a downpour, we don't want to then be in those same clothes for the next like 21 hours. So we've got a change of clothes for the plane and our backpacks. Just in case, so we're all prepared. And that's it for Caribbean Beach. Aww. Bye Jamaica. Bye Aruba. Bye. See you next time. So our case is checked in and off to Magic Kingdom we go. I got the backpack this morning and I said to Dave, if I get pulled for a bag check, because there's so much in my bag, because also we're flying today, it's full and it's packed in a very specific way, so everything fits and I can grab everything that I need in a certain part of my bag and all the rest of it. And I got pulled for bag check, and it all had to, like, he was very, very sweet. He was very lovely actually, and he was very good. When I complain about these bag checks, like, they are essential. I'm not complaining that we have to do it, but it's like, my bag is so full, and we both have a change of clothes with us, so I had to pull that out, and then my pants were out, right on the top, so everyone could see my bloody boxer shorts, and it was just, you know, we were checked at the start. We've been here 14 days and we've only had one check in the middle. And we were checked today, but I said, look, we're traveling home today, my bag is very, very full. But I was like, look, I said, just pull out whatever you want. Like, everything's in pouches. Like, I got a container of leads. I've got one with like headphones. I was like, oh, just open it all up. Like, obviously check what you need to check. And it was like, oh, there's so much in there. Then when my pants came out, that was the drawing the line for me. But we passed. We're in. So we don't have a plan of attack.
Then look at times.
We keep hearing thunder. The rain has stopped for a second, just as we got off the bus, so that was good. Why am I squinting? I got sunglasses on my bloody head. There we go. That's what sunglasses are for, isn't it? Busy hub. What is Space Mountain looking like? Should we head over that way a second? Oh my gosh, there's the thunder. Whoa, that can't be thunder.
Yeah,
Is that thunder?
The Space Mountain's 50 minutes.
50?
Yeah.
Okay, we're not doing that then.
It's quite busy today.
What about that side?
Tiana's 75.
Anything in Liberty Square, Fantasyland, Adventureland, Pirates?
25.
What's the look?
Haunted Mansion's 20.
Oh, should we do Haunted Mansion?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go to Liberty Square and we'll do Haunted Mansion. We're going to come back to Casey's Corner for lunch later. We've never been to Casey's Corner, actually.
No.
Pardon?
My voice is all over the place.
Yeah, it's just 14 days of shouting at each other in Disney.
Shouting over
the aircon in the room.
Yeah.
So we're going to do that. And actually another first today. It's the first time that we've got, well, this trip, the first time we've got the bus to Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, this trip, yeah.
Yep, it's our very last morning and not once have we got the bus to Magic Kingdom.
No, we got that very long 3-hour
Yeah, well, your plan didn't quite work out last time when we came to Magic Kingdom via Epcot monorail route.
Yeah.
So, gonna head over to Liberty Square, hop on Haunted Mansion. Might need to grab a coffee.
Yeah, I think so.
because those, bless them, but those little Joffrey's pouches you get in the room don't cut it. And then we will continue a plan, an ad hoc, spontaneous plan from there. The only thing we have to do today is get on the plane at 9 o'clock tonight. But until then, free as a bird. Let's see how we go. Also, I am aware that I'm wearing an Epic Universe, Dark Universe, Monsters vest to Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, I wish I'd bought one actually, but I didn't buy one because you bought one.
Oh, that's right, you can have one.
But I might see for ones in the airport.
Let's make sure we don't wear it at the same time, that's all.
Yeah.
But I am aware that I'm wearing it to Magic Kingdom, but it was the only like re-wearable vest after 14, 15 days. So I'm bringing the monsters to Magic Kingdom today. But we're starting with Haunted Mansion, so it's quite fitting.
Yeah.
Something smells incredible.
Yeah.
Cinderella's Royal Table, maybe?
Oh yeah.
It's very, very garlicky, and I'm craving something savoury. Like I really need something savoury. This happens for me. I got stuck. This happens to me in Disney World when we get to the end of the holiday. Like my tolerance for sweet stuff plummets, and I just crave like fruit and veg and savoury things. Like granola would be perfect now, and yogurt. Like I had at the start. But anyway, we we are going to we got some coffee. We fancy a Starbucks. We sell it really Starbucksy people, and we're not necessarily, are we really?
No, I'm more of a Costa person.
I'm a Nero man. But well, so you can't get Costa Nero here. There was Costa coffee, weirdly, in the Coca-Cola rooftop bar.
Oh, there was.
Yeah, so if you fancy, a Costa Classic. Head to the rooftop of the Coca-Cola bar. Oh look, they're sweeping the water away, bless them. Anyway, there's either Joffrey's or Starbucks slash options in Disney, so we are, and I believe there's only the one Starbucks in Magic Kingdom, which is the Main Street Bakery, which we're going to head now. We feel like we need a proper coffee, don't we?
Yeah, I need to wake up.
Yes, we will. This is a long day, isn't it?
Yeah.
We started our day at 9 o'clock US time on Friday, and we will finish this day. Well, we'll get home.
Well, the next time we'll be in bed is tomorrow night.
Saturday night in the UK. Yeah, we'll probably get home 6 p.m. Saturday afternoon UK time. So we're asking a lot of this coffee. But we're going to head down now because we feel like we need a proper coffee. We were going to go to Gaston's Tavern because Dave would like another creme brulee croissant, but we can still do that.
Yeah.
Just the coffee there is not as good. It's not going to hit the same, And the hub's busy. The rain is on and off. It looks like it rained really badly when we were in Haunted Mansion. So that's fine by us. If it wants to keep raining when we're on attractions, that is fine. It's obviously closed the outdoor attractions like Tiana's. So all those crowds are going to the indoor attractions, which means that the queues are the highest we've seen them. So because some of the outdoor attractions are closed, it's driving all the crowds into all the other attractions. So they are the highest queues we've seen. They're in Magic Kingdom at the moment. A bulk of them are averaging about 70 minutes. And we're just not going to do that.
No, not on the last day. No, not when you can just chill out.
No, there's no need. We're considering doing the Little Mermaid ride. Because that's like 10 minutes, but that's back up in Fantasyland now, and we're on Main Street. Wow, look at Main Street. Well, those ride times about to get even higher. Let's hope the queue's not too big in Main Street Bakery for coffee. That's our next step, and we'll have a plan from there. So we're in the Main Street Bakery in Starbucks, and we've just spotted this. And we both just went, yeah, that's ticking a box for some reason. So we're having a cheese toastie and soup. Why not? It is chaos today. So we're gonna have a cheese toastie and some tomato soup. Why not? But Dave said there's tables and chairs up here. Oh, I see what he means. Oh, I see what he means. Let's see if there's any free. I have to do that thing where you have to like stand over someone till they move. Oh, I can see an empty table, but I can't move because people are walking very, 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 very slowly. I'm gonna squeeze past. Oh, excuse me. This will do. Nice view. We have breakfast with a view today. What a nice spot for our breakfast on the last day. This is on Dave again. He was like, oh, there's tables and chairs up there. I went, no, there's not. Where? I was confused, and he was like literally like there's 30 tables and chairs up by the hub. I was like, oh yeah. So we've got Starbucks breakfast, different. It's like a brunch, I suppose.
Yeah. Cheese sandwich.
Tomato soup. And a cheese sandwich, which is stuck to my plate.
Let's try it.
Yeah. Dunk it in.
Is it hot?
It's decent, actually. It's good napkins, yeah. Oh yeah.
Really nice.
Is it?
Yeah.
I've never had tomato soup in Starbucks before. We are getting a lot done for our last day, Dave. This is really nice. This is not on my bingo card today. We've done a ride, the sun's come out, we're having soup. Not how I thought our last day would go. Oh, Dave's got a hot latte, and once again she was like, hot? He was like, yes. I got the sweet vanilla, sweet foam, cold brew sweet vanilla foam drink. Oh, that's spicy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I was craving something savoury. This, meine Freundin, it's just a ticket. Did you cut yours? Oh, you cut the triangles.
Yeah, so you can dip it in.
This is why I married this man. However, it's too late because I've cut rectangles. Rectangle toastie gets you nowhere when you have soup involved.
We've never sat here, I don't think.
We've never sat here. It's his first stay.
Yeah.
We've never.
We want to try Casey's Corner for lunch, didn't we?
That's the other side.
Yeah.
We've never sat here. We've never had. Cheers. Never had a toastie and soup from Starbucks. Any stand-up moments for you, Dave?
Obviously, Epic Universe. Being like some of the first people to be in a new Universal park is amazing.
Yeah. That was a moment that like locked that one in. Also, that day went so well for us because we were a little bit like, oh.
Yeah, I was so surprised they
We're a little bit, yeah.
were letting us do early entry for any like Universal hotel, which we got most of our rides done within the first hour.
That made a big difference.
Yeah.
We were like, look, we're not going to get on anything, but it doesn't matter. We're going in, and that's the most important. And we got on like everything that was open, even Ministry of Mayhem at the end. We saw every portal. We did pretty much every ride that was open. We did a lot of reports about Ministry of Mayhem, and we going down a lot.
Talk to people here. The people who have been to the park, they've struggled with the Battle of the Ministry because of the glitches. But I mean, it was one of the most technically advanced rides there, so you expect it to have some issues.
You kind of also expect it to work.
Can I have a spoon, please? Thank you.
Anything else? Kind of expect it to work as well, though. Been down a lot, but I never opened a theme park, so I'm not best placed to say. What's been your favourite resort?
Oh, it's hard. I don't know, I like them all in their own individual ways. That show?
Yeah, it's a show starting on the castle stage. I think it's Mickey and Friends.
I mean, I loved Sapphire Falls. It was so like fresh and clean, and it was so easy to get to the parks with the boat, and the walking.
You're competing with Mickey and Friends.
Yeah.
It's catchy.
Oh wait.
That was really good. No. I love the audacity of Disney to do fireworks in the bright sunshine. They're like, just in case you didn't know we do fireworks, here they are in bright sun. There used to be a show years ago in Epcot. My dad always remembers it, and it was like a fireworks show, but it was in the day. And it was just like, it was just funny because it was like, it kind of works. It was the first time we'd ever seen a fireworks show in bright sunshine. But I think in Animal Kingdom, they could do the silent fireworks.
Or a drone show in their amphitheatre.
Yeah. As long as the lights wouldn't be distressing for the animals, I suppose.
I think they've got something up their sleeve, Disney, for the amphitheatre.
In Animal Kingdom?
Yeah.
It's just a waste of space. They did that weird kite tails where they just like crashed big kites of blue into the seats. It was very weird.
But I think a drone show there would fit in really well because it's quiet for the animals. And it's a perfect space over the water. No drones falling on you.
Yeah. As long as it's alright by the animals.
Yeah.
They should do a survey and check.
Can you cover thing, please?
What do you want now?
Come on, thingy.
What?
A serviette.
Serviette.
Is that a French word?
Serviette.
Serviette.
Yeah. I think.
Might move over.
Napkin. Pardon?
I'm going to move over here.
Why? Don't get away from me.
It's in the shade.
What has a short queue? What can we possibly do on our last morning? there's a Welsh lady. She's a Welsh lady. Representation matters. There she is. That's Wales. All the way up there. England, Scotland, Wales. It's not good enough.
Wales is on the moon.
It is not. Wales is a little woman on the moon. That is it. Expect a strongly worded letter. Walt. It's Dave's favourite flirty hippo. Just looking at you, Dave. The hub's got a lot quieter. We're going to New Fantasyland. They still call it New Fantasyland. Through the castle. I can't remember. Through the castle, but the castle's closed now. Cinderella. She's closing the castle for. So we've got run the back. We usually see the ugly sisters that run the back.
Oh yeah, we do.
A good chat to them last time. We're going to Little Mermaid because Little Mermaid's a walk on or a swim on.
Yeah.
Liz had enough of my jokes. He's that 2 weeks ago. Oh, you're wet.
Yeah.
Still hot, y'all. Yeah, that might be our last ride. We always try to make our last ride of the holiday a good one. Little Mermaid's fine. She's inoffensive. What did we finish on last time? We finished on Everest on the last trip.
Oh, we did, yeah.
Trip before that we finished on ET. Trip before that, I can't remember.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It's a walk on. So, well, we've got a little bit more time than we thought we did actually. But we'll do Mermaid and then we maybe might grab some lunch and just like mosey out.
Mosey about.
It's really nice when you're not on a schedule, which we've managed a few times this trip, to just smooch about and see what we want to do, which is really nice. We give ourselves some non-negotiables, don't we?
Yeah.
Like on certain days we have to do this and we have to do that. That just gives you a structure and then you can just work around that then. But here we are. Oh, it's busy around here. A lot of crying today. Not me. Not us. A lot of kids crying.
Yeah, their dad was literally just dragging his
he dragged her out by a mini dress. This little girl had a breakdown in the pirates queue, and she's literally like and then she's on the floor, like banging the floor. And then they were literally dragging her through the queue, and her legs were just dragging behind. In the end, the dad just. Oh, thank you, thank you. There are Disney cast members commenting on my Universal vest today. Controversial. And she was just flat out on the floor, and he just grabbed her. She's in a mini dress, and he just grabbed her by the dress and just carried her like a dog out of the queue. And that was the end of that. But you know, it's hard, I imagine, with kids because they're long days and they get tired and it's hot.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, when I first saw them dragging her across the floor, I was like, there's a high chance you'll be doing that to me soon because we're tired. You know, I get it. It must be really hard. It must be hard for parents because you have to keep yourself going, because as adults it's hard enough, but you have to keep the kids going. So it must be very hard. That's a very quiet roller coaster carriage. They were like, oh! So it must be very, very hard bringing kids, which is why we don't.
Well, I think also like we've learned is like make sure you do take a break, like go back to the resort for lunch or something and have an hour.
Go in the pool.
Yeah.
One thing we've done for the first time on this trip, which we never thought we would ever do, was nap.
Yeah.
And it's been brilliant.
I don't know, it's because we're over 35 now that we started doing that.
And the rest. Yeah, but it's actually been really good for on those hottest part of the days.
Yeah.
We've had to stop. It's got so bad. And we're like, let's just go back to the room where the aircon is blasting and just go to sleep for an hour. And then we've been so recharged for the evening, so that's worked out really well. So yeah, napping is good. We are, what's the queue? 5 minutes as a walk on. We're going to do Mermaid. Oh, we're in it now. I think so. We might have accidentally just gotten the express line.
Shell.
What's yours?
Oh, is that Shell?
Ooh, a nice sit down.
Nice sit down aircon.
There you go.
The ghosts don't do this one.
The ghost hunt. There's no ghost under the sea. Who died?
They don't know.
We're like, oh, sit down, or we'll be sat down for 10 hours soon. But it feels good.
Then King Triton got old man and told Sebastian the Crab to watch over her. Then there was lots of dancing and singing. And then,
We sent her to Ursula. Yes, Ursula has great powers. See for yourself.
Thinking, we were just thinking that Ariel is a hoarder and she will be on one of these TV programs, like Help I'm a Hoarder.
Ariel has like attachment issues.
Yeah.
She just needs to get rid of some of the thingamabobs. She got plenty.
She got.
But who cares, really? It's no big deal.
She wants more.
She wants more.
And that's the problem.
We were saying, I don't know if anyone knows what happened to her mum.
Yeah.
Because fair play to Triton, you should not give him grief. He's a single parent. He's raising like her and all her fishy sisters. And we're just wondering whether like her mum just popped them all out in one go, like
Were they eggs or were they mermaid's purses?
Like
Were they like a batch of eggs?
Oh yeah, we're wondering whether her mum popped them all out in one go like a seahorse and then
yeah,
ran off with like
or is it like seahorses where the male does bring up the
maybe
the clutch or the back?
Maybe her mother was a one night
Stand. Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, who knows? Triton's quite buff, so it looks like he was probably a looker in his day. So maybe they don't know the mum. Who knows?
Who knows?
There's a lot to unpick really if you sit down and really work it out.
Yeah.
But that's for another time.
So we've decided that we'd rather finish on a different ride.
Nothing against Ariel and her hoarding issues and her, family drama.
But we're going to do the People Mover because it's 10 minutes. So hopefully we'll be straight on.
That's a much better attraction to finish a whole day on. That's a top tier for me.
And then hopefully head to Casey's Corner for some lunch and then head off to the hotel.
To get our bags.
To get our bags, say goodbye.
Say goodbye.
Somehow we're in the parade now. We somehow ended up in the end of the parade then.
Oh,
Mickey escorted us out of the kingdom. He knew. But just saying is, we always giggle. It's funny because you get these big, burly, bearded men stood there like, "Grr." And then as soon as Mickey comes past, they're like, Mickey! Oh my God, Mickey! They love it. It's so funny. All right, let's go into the bus now to go and get our luggage and head to the airport.
Yeah.
Feels weird because it's like a full day out.
Yeah.
In the parks. It's just like a normal day. I'm expecting to go to bed in Caribbean Beach tonight, but I'm not. I'll be going to bed sat up on an aeroplane. Excellent. We are in departures. We got through security. I knew my bag would get pulled because I did choose to put the candles in my hand luggage and not in the suitcase because I just didn't think they would survive. But because the wax is so dense in the candles, it always gets pulled for a check. But they were messing around there. There were loads of people bags getting pulled. And I went up and I said, I know what it is. I said, oh, could you open your bag? Because it's got a code on it. So I put the code in and then I went to open the bag. And she said, no, don't touch it. Don't touch it. And I was like, oh, okay. So, I mean, she was like nice, but she's also just doing her job very, very well. But I could put the code in, but I could not open the bag. And she's like, have you got candles? I was like, yes. I said, that's a candle, that's a candle. And then they're all wrapped up in my t-shirts and stuff. But I knew I'd have to open them, it's fine. So she opened them, she complimented them, and then she swabbed them for drugs. Obviously it was all clear. Then she said, we've got something else. I was like, do I? She said, have you got any food in here? I was like, no, not really. I said, it's all glasses and mugs and stuff. I was like, oh, I've got some cookies. And she was like, I need to check the cookies. I was like, okay. Because we got those cookies that we bought from Summer House last night, which you're going to have shortly actually. So I'm going to need to check the cookies. I was like, okay, so she had to pull the cookies out, check they were just cookies. So then we got through. Anyway, I got through with my cookies and with my candles, which are quite frankly the only things I wanted to make sure I could get through security. Well, it's a couple of hours later. It's 20 to 8. We are at the gate. Hi, Dave. Hi. We're at the gate. We'll probably be boarding before too long. Got a little view in the window actually. Yes, you can charge your devices here. There is these charging pads which work. Wait, why isn't yours there? I thought it worked.
Because I can't charge it whilst I'm using it.
Oh, okay. And there's some sockets underneath as well. So just charging off phones. I've got some stuff downloaded on my phone I might watch on the flight. So just charging it. So I've got a bit of life in it. I just want to go to sleep. So I hope I do. I hope I do get to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're just winding down. We just said how nice it'd be to be in the Caribbean Beach bed because the beds there are so good. But we'll be in an airplane seat instead. That's okay. That's alright. We'll take off and they give us a bit of grub and then put the lights down and then hopefully get to sleep.
I used to be able to sleep anywhere, like on a plane.
What, anywhere on the plane?
Anywhere on the plane.
In the aisle,
anywhere.
in the loo, on the wing.
But as soon as I've gone over 35, I can't.
You can't use the fact that you're over 35 as an excuse for everything.
Getting older.
There are people over 35 that can sleep on a plane.
I know. I can't now. I don't know why. I used to just go straight way.
You used to fly a lot though, didn't you? So I think you're probably, for work, so you're probably more used to it then. But who knows? Who knows what will happen? Let's find out. We have boarded.
Yay!
It's like
40 minutes late.
Yeah, 40 minutes late.
It was due to weather when the plane was coming in, so...
Yeah. So we're on now. Hopefully they serve grub pretty quick, and then I'm just going to try and snooze my way across the Atlantic. You're going to watch some
films, yep.
What's
and
on
I've
your
downloaded
list?
some Andor on the phone, and I've got Gladiator 2 on the entertainment to watch.
Cool. So we'll probably see you now on the other side. Yeah. Goodbye.
Hello.
We're not on the plane.
No.
yeah, that plan to vlog when we landed and so on just didn't happen.
No.
So we are in our house. We're back. It's Sunday.
Yeah.
So that previous footage was us
Staying on the plane
on Friday night, leaving
Right.
Orlando Airport. Yes, but we are back. It was a long travel, but yeah, we did it.
We've had a good sleep.
We've had many sleeps. Actually, we don't really quite know who or where we are.
I
But
still don't. No.
no, we're just about getting there. We so the flight was okay. We were delayed by 40 minutes, which I think we'd said because they had trouble with the weather coming in, the aircraft coming in on its inbound flight. And he was like, you might get some little bumps as we pass through, fly out of Orlando, but then we'll be fine. And we actually had quite a few hours of
Turbulence.
the worst turbulence I've ever experienced.
Yeah.
We were fine, luckily, because we were okay with turbulence. It doesn't really make us sick or just annoying because I was trying to watch a film. And
It's because we were on the back of the plane and it was like side to side like this.
yeah,
For 2 hours.
yeah.
It was that bad. It was like, ooh.
Yeah, because I could go like knocking into the like it was quite bad. Like there were things falling. There were a lot of people throwing up.
Yeah.
So it was the worst turbulence I'd experienced. They had to stop the dinner because they tend to serve the food quite quick on these through the night flights. So you can eat something before it's too late, and then you can try and have a sleep. But the cabin crew all had to sit down and belt up, so the food didn't come around for a while.
No.
But then that's when people started throwing up. So when they did eventually being able to bring the food around, which is about midnight, instead of just like bringing you the food, they were checking with everybody, do you want something to eat? I mean, Dave, we're actually still quite hungry at this point because we're very lucky. We don't really get affected necessarily by turbulence like that. But Dave was right. The turbulence was unusual in that it was almost like side to side as opposed to just like the odd shudder.
Yeah.
Then there was a lightning storm, which we were in.
I loved watching that. It was really like amazing to watch, like because you're above the lightning storm, so it was like taking out, like pulsating through the sky. It was amazing to watch.
I wasn't sat in the window, so all I could see was the flashes of light, and I thought the wing had caught fire. So I was a little bit more worried, and Dave was like, "It's lightning." So yeah, it wasn't very fun for a lot of other people, but we were okay. We were just trying not to spill our wine, if I'm completely honest.
Yeah, and you slept a little bit. I
Yeah.
got about 20 minutes, I think.
Yeah, you didn't sleep as much, did you? But I was conscious I had to drive from the airport when we landed, so I was really committed to getting some sleep, and I actually found the turbulence kind of rocked me to sleep a little bit. I watched 3 films. I never get through a film, and I watched 3 really good films actually in between my naps. So you watched?
I watched 3.
Yeah. So it passed by.
Yeah.
The flight came in on time despite the delay, so it was technically 40 minutes shorter. So we landed about 10:30 UK time. Our bags were out straight away.
Yeah, straight away.
That's never
That's
happened
good.
to us. I mean, the last trip, as I think we'd mentioned before, one of our bags didn't even make it home.
No.
So we were really lucky. As we were approaching the luggage carousel, one of our cases was already about to do its full loop, so I grabbed it before it went back, before it disappeared again, and the other one came out straight after. So we were out of there like really quick. And we have quite a few hours drive from Gatwick, and about an hour away from home, I started to like break. So I was like, we're gonna have to pull over. So we pulled into the services, and we both just went to sleep in the car for half an hour.
Yeah, I had a Greg's donut and fell asleep.
Yeah, I just put a jump over my head, put my seat back, and just absolutely passed out. But you know, if you don't feel safe driving, you have to stop. And I felt safe, but I was on the verge, so I thought, let's stop. And then we fell asleep when we got in.
Yeah.
We also had a full sleep last night, so we're getting there. We're catching up.
Yeah.
But we're
Yeah.
done. Anyway, we are back from the most incredible trip.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was really good.
It was just amazing. For me, I think it was like the best holiday I've ever had in my life. It was just incredible. Every day was just amazing. And I really miss it already.
Already?
I know, you get the blues, don't you?
Yeah.
But you have to come home.
We'll hopefully
apparently.
book a new one at some point.
Yes. But I think what made a big difference in this trip is that we stuck to the fact of taking it all down a notch.
Yeah.
So not going from park open to park closed, not literally running between attractions, which we've done in the past. If we get off one ride and the queue goes down on like a big ride across the other side of the park, we run there. And I know there are times where you will have seen us running into attractions, but that was different. That was probably just an Epic Universe with Ministry of Magic Battle of the Ministry finally opened. But generally, we left the parks earlier. We had an early night. We had a pool
naps.
day. We had afternoon naps.
Never do that.
But it actually just made the whole trip that much better. We didn't get exhausted, we didn't get burnout, we were staying hydrated, so we didn't get ill. We did new shows, we did new attractions, we did new parks, we did new resorts, we did new meals. Even though we'd been quite a lot, we still had loads of new experiences on this one without being exhausted. And I think for me the hardest thing was the heat. I think that made it hard.
Yeah, it was the hottest it's ever been when we've been there.
Yeah. It started to make it really difficult.
Yeah, it was the final day, stood at the parade in the sun, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And I was trying to stand with that kid in the shade.
Yeah, Dave was in the shade with all the toddlers, like we're trying to keep cool and safe. So we're all done.
Yeah.
The trip is over.
I know.
So that brings it to an end.
Thank you for following us. If you followed us through all these videos,
Like no one is still watching these videos. The whole point of us doing this is because we've been a lot of times to Florida in the past, and we've never recorded any part of the trip. And we always look back and we go, oh, where were we when we did that? And oh, who was that person that said that? And what restaurant did we eat there? And so we was like, well, why don't we capture it? And with it being our honeymoon as well, we figured it was more of a special trip to capture.
Quickly say about my Magic Band as well, because it's the first time we've got the Magic Band Plus. Was it worth it or not? I mean, they're the only ones you can buy now anyway.
Yeah, well, let me ask you. Hi, Dave.
Hello.
Hi. Was it worth getting the Magic Band Plus?
I think it was like, it was just a light and a vibration on your wrist. So it did go off a lot of the time in like Magic Kingdom or in shows, on rides. The lights would go to the colours of the shows and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like when we watched the new Disney villain shows, it was going off quite a lot. So yeah, all the new stuff where has obviously been made to work with those things.
It was quite random though.
It was like it would beep, like it would vibrate twice if I was going near a statue.
Well, that's handy.
Or something that was interactive, so you knew you were in the vicinity of somewhere that you could be interactive with. So that was good.
Did it meet your expectations around what a Magic Band Plus is designed to achieve?
I mean, it was fun but I mean, unless you have your wrist up here watching it whilst you're on the ride or with the fireworks going off,
You'd miss it as well.
Yeah, but if you got it down, like you're just enjoying the show, you just miss it, and you don't see it happen.
I think they've been designed with a future purpose, and I think that there's something else in store for Magic Band Plus, because from what I don't have a Magic Band Plus, I didn't see the benefit of it. What I witnessed that yours did, I can't understand why it's its own separate thing, because for me there wasn't enough of a benefit to firstly pay twice as much. Well, the Magic Bands, the old ones, used to be free, but to pay around $60 for one that lights up when you might be near an attraction didn't really seem to justify it, and I don't think Disney would have designed it to do what we witnessed it doing. So I think there's a future purpose in mind.
There's probably more to come.
Yeah, I imagine it's just more advanced technology. They can build in a lot of extra functions and features as time passes and with new attractions.
But obviously the positive is that you can recharge it, so you don't have to keep buying a new Magic Band.
And it's important not to lose your battery charger, isn't it, Dave?
Yes.
Or think you've lost it.
I think you lost it.
And then get another one. Oh, you were gifted another one, actually.
Yes,
so now you've got two. But we don't know what day it is, or what time it is, or who we are. So we're going to go now and try and get ourselves together back in the real world. But if you have watched, thank you very much. I hope you have enjoyed it as much as we did. And we will be going back, and we will be filming it, so there'll be more to see.
Yeah.
Thank
See you
you.
later. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.